Hello, my name is Jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of Jahg Plays Minecraft. And today we are still out here. Still building the walls. What's that? Grr. What I want to do today is to finish the layout of the entire wall. That's what I want to do. And to enable this to happen, I'm going to need a lot more stone, I'm going to need a lot more coal, and I'm going to return to this point once I have those things mined. See you in a min. Okay, so I've collected tons of resources. I'm back where I started. I've got all this business on the go. I've got a ton more already cooked. I've got a ton more cooking. And I've got a bit of cobble because, of course, as I was cooking it all, I realized I'm going to need a little bit of cobble for this and for the sides. In fact, I'm going to need probably more than I've got on me at this moment. But I've got some resources to actually build with, and I think I may have enough to do the job. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to load this business up with this, so that I don't need to carry it all with me. I don't need to go all the way back to the house, although it might be quicker actually once I've got going. Don't know. But I'm going to see how far I can get with this stuff. So actually, I'm just going to nip back to the house and get more business on me, and then we'll pick it up in just a moment. Alright, so I've returned back here. I've got all this extra stuff on the go. I remembered to bring the stone bricks that I needed for the edges. It's that sort of time, so I'm probably not going to get much further before the end of this particular in-game day. But I can make a start because I forgot to do the inner section of this at the end of the last section. So I will do that now. Okay, I should probably speed through the majority of the building itself and natter on about something on top of that. So you won't need to see me digging away at 6,000 blocks of stuff without me bimbling on about anything, and I hopefully won't need to chipmunk myself too much either. Amusing as that seems to be, it's very annoying. Oops, dear oh dear. So is placing blocks wrongly. Let's hope I can get away with a minimal of that today. There we go, perfect. I'm going to need more. I'm going to need more torches. And of course, that's probably, yep, the only thing I don't have on me. Hooray! Well, never mind, it's fine, I suppose. Alright, so that's that. Where was this coming from? This is coming this way. And, oh, I didn't do the bit along here. I shall do that now. Still got a few moments of the day. Oh, I can hear spiders. I do not approve of spiders. They seem to be over that way. Oh, great. Another spider spawner. We shall see. Oops. I really need to get rid of this as well. So I'll do that now. So I've had a few questions about what am I doing with this once I've got the walls done, and what's Penguinia going to be all about. Well, I'm obviously going to... oh dear, there we go. Let's just sleep and get this over with. Morning! So, oops, gosh, my keyboard's gone derpish. There we are. So obviously I'm going to build a town within it, and all of this stuff here will be part of that town. All of the existing buildings will be, except of course for Outpost Alpha out there in the snowy district, but that's the intention there. And then people are going to... I can't pick this up, why not? Oh, my inventory's full, that's why. What was I saying? Oh yes, so people are going to join me, we're going to build stuff, we're going to do adventurous things, be sort of RPG style, I suppose. Haven't really thought too much about it. Oops, and I'm out. Alright, so I can get some of this stuff. Oh, and now there's a random egg there. Thank you very much. So I haven't really thought too much about what's going to happen with that, but we'll see what we can make of it. Because eventually I want this to be a totally open world. People can come and play on the server and all this business. And we'll have to see where we can go with this. Just do this side. Oh, that's got to go. And oh, bink, bink, bink. There we go. Those two have to go as well. Don't like the walls looking like they actually wouldn't be possible in real life. So that's why I'm filling in areas that you might think do not need to be filled. Oh, there are definitely spiders under this. Are they? Oh, is this going to collapse if I tickle the sand? Yes. No. Maybe. Well, I should investigate this area. This cacti will remind me. These cacti. This cactus. Anyway. Right, I'm only doing the layout. I was just about to build the walls there for a moment. Do not need to do that. So at this point, I will probably start speeding through it. Right, well, as you can see, lots of stuff is happening whilst I'm speeding through this. Lots of digging, lots of trees that got in my way, which was quite annoying. But also, I was managing to collect a few apples, so the hunger bar that I keep forgetting about was less of an issue. Lots of eggs. Don't know that I need more eggs. The chicken farm is doing remarkably well, even with the improvements, quote-unquote improvements, from DB the other day. I keep forgetting to actually fill that thing with eggs. I must do that. In fact, I think I've already done it. Just need to set it off. Okay, so I didn't realise quite how many towers there were. The layout of them is pretty standard, but there's about 20 of them in all, which is going to take forever to do the outside part, I realised as I was splooshing about here. But that's alright. Got plenty of time. It's not a race after all. I'm pleased that I've done this, though. Pleased that this first stage is out of the way. And you'll see that several nights of work, no, several days of work were done here. Slept through all the nights. Managed to avoid any contact whatsoever with monsters. Not that I'm always going to do that. After all, I'm much more confident now than I was with my little adventure to go and find New Ben. Sounds like a place name. It isn't, but it sounds like one. Okay, it's quite repetitive work, this, though. Just kept having to remember to place my bed down, and that, and I had to keep moving stuff around. I've realised that this place is quite huge, especially for a one-person deal as it is here, with just me working on it. Okay, the actual cobblestone that I've got here is mostly from when I was digging stuff out before from the storage room. Realised as we get to the end of it that I've actually got a lot more of the stuff than I expected in some of the chests that were already on the walkway. But that's okay, because it's all going to come in handy. I'm going to need about 12 times as much cobble as I used just in the layout, because of course the walls are 10 high and the tower's a little bit more than that. I'm just glad that the stone bricks is a 1-for-1, so you don't lose any. With stone slabs, you lose a certain amount, because you start with 3 stacks of cobble or whatever, and you get 3 stacks of single slabs out of it, which is you're losing about half the physical material. But stone bricks, not the case, except I guess with stone brick slabs. Talking of which, I'm going to need a ton of those. As you can see, I took a trip back to the storage room just to put some of the dirt away and to collect a bit more of the cobble that I had. As you can see, random torches being made, and some dithering over some gold that I had there. Oh, there's pig, which is nice. We like pigs. More towers, lots more towers. Right, so Penguinia, what's it going to have in it? Well, it's going to have a whole sort of town of stuff. It's going to have a baker's shop. It's going to have NPCs, I've decided. Been playing around with lots of RPG style plugins of late, and I've decided that that's what I want for Penguinia. In fact, that's what I want for this Let's Play. I want to extend it a bit more by including lots more plugins to give a bit more of an interactive sort of feel. So I want NPCs, I want them to be able to buy and sell stuff, because frankly I'm going to need the materials. It's okay mining stuff, it has been up to now anyway, to collect all the materials I need. And in fact, I haven't done that much more mining since I originally set up the layout of where the walls were going to be. It just takes time, and with work and whatnot, I don't really have time to sit there and play for 12 hours a day. Of course, I'd be happy to do that, but I'm not sure that my work would be entirely flawless if I did that. What else? I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Minecarts, that's what I wanted, yes. We already have a rudimentary minecart system that goes across the from the house to the storage room. I'm not quite sure it's entirely useful as it is at the moment. I keep forgetting to use it apart from anything else. But I'm certainly going to need a minecart system to travel around this world. Penguinia itself is quite huge. 3 hours of building, and I just managed to get all of the layout done. I should time it going round. I have to see how long it takes to just travel the entire outline of the wall. We'll do that next session. That'd be quite interesting to know. But I want to set up several additional towns. So, as inspiration for this, we've been working on the RPG server for TSS. It's not yet live. In fact, there was a slight hiccup with the host people today, so there'll be a slight delay because of that, doubtless, although we're still trying to build on an alternative server temporarily whilst we work through these problems. But taken some of the inspiration for what I want to do here from there, and decided that I do want to set up a proper server for this. So I'm actually going to get some hosting for this JPM and pop the world up there and actually use that instead of my local host. So I shall do that. It will also help with keeping backups and whatnot, which I've managed to do locally, but it all takes space and all takes time to do, and I want a system that can do that for me automatically. So that's what I'm going to do, get some proper hosting on the go, and it'll allow me to have more people on at a time, and that's an important thing when we realize that episode 100 is approaching. This is episode 71, and we've come a long way in 71 episodes. But for episode 100, I want to have the walls built. Maybe that's the final. What am I trying to say? That the walls will be built finally in that particular episode. So then we'll be able to actually make more of an RPG style of it, and have people actually playing on there whilst I'm recording, other than just the people in that particular episode. Talking of which, I'm going to need to put together a little schedule, I guess, of when I'm going to have people on and decide roughly what we're going to be doing for these episodes. I have already decided I'm going to set up a bit of a website for this so that people can know what's going on when, and as a sort of a what's the word I'm looking for, as a way of keeping track of what happens in which episodes, so that if people wish to jump about in the playlist and want to know where's that episode where blah happened, or where's that episode where James died hideously 58 times, you'll be able to actually find that information out, and that'll be useful, I think. It's certainly not unique. Other sites are doing that. Other people with videos are doing that. So just decided that would be useful for me to have as well. We're getting towards the end of the building now. This watery area here actually connects to the first set of towers that we built the other day. Not the other day. Well, I suppose it was the other day. Everything's a day, but seems like months ago now. I was going to put a big archway across this water. In fact, I'm still going to do that, I think, because I want access to this by water. I'm not going to build a full ship type thing. That's useful, I guess, and looks good, but until they actually allow you to select a set of blocks in the style of the airships mod, where it can pick up which blocks you've selected, whether there's any attachment to the ground, and actually make a proper pirate ship style thing. That would be amazing. Until that happens, I'm not going to worry too much about the water access to the place. My experience with boats is they're very slow and breakable. Damn it. As I was on my little adventure before, I found that I went through about 20 boats or so, which was crazy. Oh, that chicken was annoying, as was the water. Keep forgetting how annoying it is to build in water and around water. So I should probably have emptied all the water out first, but I didn't, so that's that. Okay, so it's about 3 hours of gameplay, as I said, which is, 20 minutes roughly for a day-night cycle. I think it's about 20 minutes. So that's 3 days an hour, and 9 days in total. Is that right? I don't know. If my maths is out there, don't blame me. It's quite late at night. Just work on the last of this. At this point I've run out of smooth stone, so I'm just doing all of the cobble bits and digging out the area just so that I've got one final task to do, which is to fill those areas with smooth stone. And oh, there I am eating, as usual. And then we head back and fill in the last bits of smooth stone. And that's basically the building of it. Next thing is actually building the walls up, I guess. Got a ton of dirt that I don't quite know what to do with. Perhaps I'll build myself a mountain. That'll be fun. Or maybe a volcano. I've been playing around with another mod that does that. However, alright, well, the walls are complete. Well, the layout for the walls is complete all the way round. I had just enough. I had to come back once, as you saw, for the last few bits of smooth stone. But the walls themselves are now ready to be built up, and the only thing remaining to do is to walk around, make sure that I've got all the chests and all the bits and bobs. I'm going to pick up all of the things like this that are not needed. I've got a ton of stuff. Oh yes, I got some clay. That first one. This was not one of the recent ones. Got a ton of stuff like dirt and wood. I put most of the wood in the storage room. There we go. Let's pick this up. Thank you. There's loads of chests, though, I think, still out here. So I want to just walk around, make sure I've collected all the bits and bobs, and then I'll build up the walls. Now, this has been about 3 hours of work. I had most of the materials already, except for the cobblestone, and in fact I didn't really need to do all of that mining for cobblestone, because I would have had just enough if I'd used only that cobblestone that I had in the storage chests. So just shows you what you can do, I suppose, when you have the materials to hand. Oh, come on, load a bit more of the world. Hello swamp, hello piggy. This part here, I am going to build a bridge across this, or not a bridge, but an archway, and possibly extend the water in here a little bit. There's a couple of caves I've got to be aware of, though, when I do that, because I want to have access to this place, access to Penguinia from the sea. I think that would be quite pleasing to do. I'm collecting beds here. This is a bit ridiculous, but never mind. It's just to progress onwards. I should be running. Why am I not running? It's surprising that I didn't starve to death as well. The trees I chopped down as I was going were just enough apples that I would not need to get any food. That's quite sensible, quite useful. Oh, load the world. There it is. Marvellous. No chests in this one. Ah, here we go. Oh, and an egg. Thank you, Henry. Oops. Alright, so this is probably dirt. Yes, I'm never going to be able to carry all of this. Let's just grab some of it. Oh, that's in fact all that I can grab. Might as well take this as well. Why not? Oh, load the world. There it is. Oh, I should sleep. Let's just sleep for a moment. Good morning! And the world still isn't loaded. Amazing. Let's pick that torch up. Why not? Okay, I don't think there's much more that I need to go through here. Oh yes. I started over there by the desert, didn't I? So it was a little further. Oh, come on, load the world, damn you, load! To sort this problem out. It's strange. Oh, up we go. Alright, there we go, last bits. Oh, why can't I run? There we go, running! And we should be back to the desert. Yes, there's another chest. Let's just go and grab the important, well, useful stuff out of there. Oh yes, I'm going to keep this little pool. I like that. Right there. What have we got here? Random stuff. Looks like I won't be taking the dirt after all, because I want the wood and cocoa beans and such. Let's just sort some of this out. Come on. There we go. Looks like that's staying as well. Have to collect all the dirt on another run through of this. I guess it can stay there. I've got to have more than one storage room after all. The one storage room I have is miles in that direction. Gosh, another anvil. I'll take that. Thank you. And gosh, I wouldn't have even needed to go back to the house. Look at that. I had more than enough stone, way more than I needed in fact. Let's just go and take some of this with me. Don't need the dirt at all now, I guess. Alright. That will do. The rest of this I will come back for at some later time. I am organising this ridiculously. Come on, stop organising. There. Right. Everything else I guess I want to keep. I'll come back for some of that other stuff. But that's the last chest. This is where we got up to when we had guests last. So all I'm going to do now is just run back to the house, I think. Deposit some of this stuff. And we'll be ready for next time. Oh, and an egg. Thank you. Oh yes, I even restocked all of the eggs in those dispensers, so it's extremely efficient this particular session. Oh, let's just get back in home. Plunk. Oh wait, I wanted to go to the storage room. Never mind, I'll deposit the stone and such in here. I should really move this stone to a chest in the storage room. I in fact don't have a chest in there for smooth stone, so maybe I'll do that next time. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll do random things in the nether. Oh, slime. And a random furnace and 5 crafting tables. A bit more clay. That goes away there. Seeds go in the storage room. That goes in the storage room. Don't need those with me. Fences. I already have a place for those. Oh, one away from a full set. There's another bed. There goes some chests, all that storage room stuff, and that can go in there. Okay, there, that's me done. I think the next video I'll put up after this one will be a quick one of me just flying over the outskirts of Penguinia, so you can get a better grasp of exactly what we've built here, the size of things and whatnot. and some coal. That's useful, I guess. So thank you very much for watching, and sploosh, goodbye.